In this video, I am going to go over the most common client commands using the Moonlight tablet UI, and then go over to the drivers page in the dashboard to show how server commands can be created. I am going to open the Moonlight Navigator overlay. Client commands are ones that take place locally and do not need communication with the server. They generally are used on buttons to link pages, toggle, and show and hide pop-ups. The commands are quite simple. If I click on the volume control button and go to the Commands tab, you will see one of the most common button commands we use. Toggle, pipe and then the name of the overlay. Another is load scene, pipe and then the name of the scene you want to go to. This is how all the buttons in the lower right on the navigator are set up. Let's look. It is important to remember that when you type in commands they need to be all lowercase. In the event you want to do more than one command at a time, you need to make it a macro. You can do this by putting a macro pipe in front of your commands. A good example is wanting to open a pop-up overlay, but also wanting to make sure the others on the page are closed first. The button next to the volume opens the entertainment pop-up. I am going to program the volume button to hide the entertainment pop-up before the volume is opened. The command for this is macro, pipe, hide, pipe and then the name of the overlay you want to hide. In a situation where you do not want a toggle button but want to show a pop-up, then you would type show and a pipe in front of the overlay name. Because we are going to have more than one action, we need to end each one with an exclamation point, or a bang as we call it. Following the bang, we type the next action, which is toggling the volume. The last action does not need a bang after it. There is no limit to the number of actions you can have. If I launch this, you can see how it works. If I open the entertainment pop-up first and then click the volume, the entertainment pop-up will close and you will just see the volume overlay. Let's move on to server commands. There are literally hundreds of server commands. Some are used on user interfaces, while others are used to directly interact with the driver or app. The best way to find a server command for a particular task is to use the built-in command builder object that is available in every driver and app. Let's go over to the dashboard and look at our drivers. I want to have a button that will launch Netflix on the Fire TV. Since Fire TV is part of the Android TV driver, let's click on its Configure button. Next, I will click the driver command testing button to open up the command builder. The first drop-down in the command builder displays a list of all the available commands in the driver. I am going to select Launch as the command. In the target device drop-down, we select the Fire TV that we want to launch Netflix on. In the app name drop-down, we select Netflix from the list. The actual command text box shows you the MyServer command that you can now copy and paste into your button to make it work. You can click on the Execute command button to immediately run the command to show it in action, but we don't need to click on it now. Remember, every driver app and even MyServer have command builder options that will guide you through creating every possible MyServer command. Let's copy the command we created and go back to the designer. I am going to put a button on the Fire TV page and name it Netflix. Next, I am going to go to the command properties and paste in my command in the server command field, and then click Save. My button is now ready for use. This completes our introduction to buttons and commands. Thanks for watching.